This is Auschwitz I, the smaller of two camps used by Hitler's disciples of terror, where they carried out their atrocities on mankind. Calculations show that more people died at the two camps than the combined losses of both British and American forces during the whole of World War II. A double row of electrified fencing surrounds the camp and prevents prisoners from escaping. The red brick buildings are empty now, but over 60 years ago they housed prisoners considered to be enemies of the German state. From the wooden booth in the picture, a daily roll call was conducted to select prisoners for slave labor or to be executed. The double electrified fence, with its attendant sentry box, was first built by prisoners in 1940. This is the infamous Block 11, which served as the camp jail. Prisoners were kept in basement cells and torture was common practice. Inside is a true house of horrors. Political prisoners were brought here to be interrogated, and many were to die. Selected prisoners were allowed to sleep in the relative comfort of bunk beds, whilst others were given a thin blanket and made to sleep on the floor. These are some of the basement cells where many people died. It was here where early experiments with Cyclone B, the poisonous gas, were carried out. In this room are examples of standing cells where prisoners were made to crawl into them through small doors at floor level. Sometimes as many as 4 people were placed in the cells overnight. The bricks have been removed to show the interior. In 1941, 15 prisoners were selected for death by starvation. A Polish priest named Father Kolbe, knowing one of the prisoners to be married and with a family, volunteered to take his place. Permission was granted, and the priest was placed in this cell, where after 2 weeks he was still alive, and so he was killed by phenol injection. Inanimate artifacts bear silent testimony to the number of people who entered this building. Separating blocks 10 and 11 is a courtyard having a brick wall. It is known as the Wall of Death. Several thousand people died here. Mostly they were Polish political prisoners, some of which included people planning escapes and aiding escapees. The black shuttered windows in the picture belong to rooms of Block 10, where Dr. Karl Klauberg performed sterilization experiments on female prisoners. This is the combined crematoria and gas chamber where approximately 10,000 people perished. Up to 700 people at any one time could be crammed into this chamber.